Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the thought of making a big change in your life? We've all been there. The good news is that lasting transformation doesn't require superhuman feats. It's the small, consistent actions, the atomic habits, that hold the power to reshape our lives. Imagine the impact of improving just 1% each day. It might seem insignificant at first, but over time, these small changes compound into remarkable results. This is the magic of atomic habits. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Similarly, the path to a better version of ourselves starts with cultivating tiny positive habits. Whether it's reading for 10 minutes a day, taking a short walk during lunch break, or practicing gratitude before bed, these seemingly insignificant actions, when repeated consistently, have the power to transform our lives. We often get caught up in the allure of setting big, audacious goals. While goals provide direction, they're only the starting point. The real magic happens when we shift our focus from setting goals to building systems. A system is a collection of small habits and routines that support our goals. Think of it like this. If you want to write a book, your system might involve writing for 30 minutes every morning, researching for an hour each week, and attending a writing workshop once a month. Systems provide the framework for consistent action, making success inevitable rather than aspirational. By focusing on the process rather than the destination, we create sustainable change. Goals are good for setting a direction, but systems are what keep us on track and moving forward even when motivation wanes. The impact of small habits is easy to underestimate. We often fall into the trap of thinking that significant change requires drastic measures. However, the most powerful transformations occur gradually, like the steady growth of a tree reaching for the sky. This is the power of the 1% principle. Imagine improving 1% every day. At first glance, it might not seem like much, but over a year, these small improvements compound, resulting in an almost 38% increase. Conversely, a 1% decline each day leads to near zero results. This highlights the incredible power of consistent, incremental progress. Small changes, when consistently applied, create a ripple effect that transforms our lives. Just like compound interest, the magic of atomic habits lies in the long game. Cracking the code. James Clear's 4 Laws of Behavior Change. Building lasting habits can be challenging, but understanding the science behind behavior change can make the process easier. James Clear, in his best-selling book Atomic Habits, outlines 4 laws of behavior change. Make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. Make it obvious. The first step to building a new habit is to make it visible. Use cues like placing your running shoes by the door or setting a reminder on your phone to prompt the desired behavior. Make it attractive. We are more likely to engage in activities we find appealing. Pair a habit you want to build with something you enjoy. For example, listen to your favorite podcast while going for a walk. Make it easy. Reduce friction by making the habit as simple as possible to start. Instead of aiming for an hour-long workout, begin with a 10-minute session. Make it satisfying. Reward yourself after completing the habit to reinforce the behavior. This could be something as simple as marking your progress on a calendar or enjoying a healthy treat. By applying these 4 laws, we can design our environment and routines to make good habits easier to adopt and stick to. Identity-based habits. Becoming the architect of your habits. Habits are more than just actions we repeat. They are reflections of our identity. When we build habits that align with our desired identity, they become self-reinforcing. For example, if you see yourself as a healthy person, you're more likely to make choices that support that identity, like eating nutritious food and exercising regularly. Start by asking yourself, who do I want to be? Do you want to be a writer, a musician, an athlete? Once you have a clear picture of your desired identity, start embodying it through your habits. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. Remember, you are not defined by your past habits. You have the power to choose the person you want to be starting today. Practical tools for building lasting habits. Building lasting habits requires more than just willpower. It's about having the right strategies in place. Here are a few practical tools to help you on your journey. Habit stacking. Leverage the power of existing habits by stacking a new habit on top of an old one. For example, after brushing your teeth each morning, practice gratitude for 5 minutes. The 2-minute rule. Overcome procrastination by breaking down daunting tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. Start with just 2 minutes of the activity, and you'll often find yourself continuing for longer. Environment design. Our environment plays a crucial role in shaping our behavior. Design your surroundings to make good habits easier and bad habits harder. For example, keep unhealthy snacks out of sight and place a book you want to read on your bedside table. By implementing these practical strategies, you can create an environment and routine that supports your desired habits. The journey of 1,000 miles, embracing consistency and celebrating progress. Remember, building lasting habits is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you fall off track. The key is to embrace consistency, not perfection. Focus on showing up each day and taking small steps forward. Celebrate your progress along the way. Acknowledge your wins no matter how small they may seem. Every step you take towards building better habits is a victory worth celebrating. The journey of self-improvement is ongoing. Embrace the process, be patient with yourself, and remember that small atomic habits, when consistently applied, have the power to transform your life.